It's now an epidemic. That's what public safety and medical professionals are telling us about the heroin problem in Indiana. And while there's a new effort to let police officers fight heroin overdoses, some say it can't happen soon enough. RTV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt has the story from the southwest side.
Public safety and emergency medical personnel met here today at Southwest District Roll Call to discuss a training regimen, one that will teach officers how to administer an antidote for heroin overdoses. Heroin use in this city has been described as epidemic, getting worse. At sobriety checkpoints across the city, Metro Police now find more drug drivers than drunk drivers. On the city's northeast side Monday night, police encountered a vehicle stopped in traffic at 38th and Sherman Drive. According to the police report, officers found the 19-year-old Fisher's youth unresponsive, slumped over the seat, his face turning blue. Police also found a syringe in his pocket and heroin residue in the car.
Almost every time, the paraphernalia is still on site. You know, we can find in the car, you see the syringe laying on the floorboard or even still stuck in their arm.
All EMS personnel carry an opiate or heroin antidote called naloxone, and they have used it with increasing frequency to save overdose victims. Last year, naloxone use increased by 17% over 2012, and already this year, naloxone use is up 60% over 2013. Emergency medical personnel will teach police officers how to inject naloxone in a nasal spray form to save lives.
And it's a safe drug to administer with really no harm, and if police officers can even be there minutes before EMS arrives and can do something, then they could really save a life.
2013 heroin overdoses and naloxone use, defined by the bright colors, isn't just an inner city problem. It's taking lives in every social and economic demographic.
We had 110 people died last year that had heroin in their system. That was a dramatic increase. Our officers took 30% more heroin off the street. And after talking to some of our counterparts in the nation, I don't believe we've seen the worst yet.
Heroin is already prevalent on our streets, and it has a big head start on officers who could begin carrying naloxone within the next 8 weeks. In Indianapolis, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.
Boy, what a mess. Along with training, the police department is currently putting together a policy that will provide guidelines for officers to follow when administering the antidote.